welcome to my channel. I am a budget mama based in the UK and my little family of 3 is working to a cash budget to help us keep control of our finances. If you can't tell, I am absolutely stuffed full of a cold. I feel absolutely rotten, so I apologise for not being my usual cheerful chatty self and the lack of flowers. I just could not be bothered. I honestly think I should be asleep, but I need to get this done. So it's going to be a bit of a quick one. I am on coffee in the hopes that it gives me some energy, and also I have overdosed on Lemsip already, so I'm not allowed any more for 3 more hours. So boo for that. So today's video I'm stuffing our savings and sinking funds. We put £120 into these, so that is 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. Oh. This is absolutely chocolate because again I've not removed all the things I'd normally remove. I've already started recording this once, but I left my ID in because I'm stupid and I have snot fucking my brain. Ugh. So if you saw my lot, I'm going to take some of this out. I can't even turn them without. Right, I'll take the daughter's stuff out because we don't need that until Monday. Oh God. So if you watched my Wednesday video, you'll know that my sister came down last week. So basically the fund money got blown on coffee and cake and lunch out and whatever else we did. Probably a lot of shopping. I can't be bothered faffing around with change, so I'm just going to take the change out. And we'll start afresh. That's fine. I've got no 10s today and I can't be bothered looking for any, so I'm just going to put 20 into fun. Gifts. Oh, I can't even face the gift, like how little we have in the gift fund right now. 20, 40, 60, 81, 110. But we've literally got everybody to buy for. I don't understand how I have blown so much money on so few gifts. So yeah, that's just depressing. So again, I've got 20s. I'm going to put 20 in because I can't be bothered fapping. Oh no, the Christmas fund just... So in my last video I mentioned that this last week was it was pretty pants. It wasn't bad in the sense that it was a bad week. There was nothing awful going on. It was just yeah, I was borrowing money from different funds and I wasn't keeping track of it, and I just, like, this should be our Christmas fund, so this should be paying for food and booze and decorations and stuff, and I have bought a couple of things for decorations, but for the most part I'm pretty sure it got blown on nothing Christmas related. So there's only 25. I think I must have plowed through about 40 quid or something. I'm judging myself pretty harshly right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, if we leave the 5 in, take the rest of the change out. Yeah, so there's only 30 left. I mean, on the plus side, the good thing is I'm so close to completing my envelope challenge that literally as soon as that's done, any money that would normally be left at the end of a week that would go, like, normally go into one of my savings challenges, that could go towards Christmas, which I think we're going to need money going towards Christmas. Oh, look at all my savings are gone. I've got like £9 left in savings. What the heck? Oh God. And there's not even any receipts in there. I don't even know what that went on. On the plus side, I thought I'd lost 50 quid, but I found that, so yay. I'm not convinced what the 50 quid was from. But I remember we had 50 quid, so God knows, I don't know. And then we spent, oh, we did manage to get up to the boat at the weekend, so that was super. I'll put some before and after pictures. It's still not looking great, I gotta say, but we hadn't been up for so long, and it had turned a delightful shade of green. So we went up and we basically spent 3 hours scrubbing the decks. So we at least got a little bit of work done. So that feels like we're making progress towards getting it sorted. The next stage is to order the parts that we need for the engine, and then wait on our mechanic friends to be able to come and help us sort that. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 310 in there. I don't remember what I spent the money on. I don't know. Oh, we got some, a couple of like soft bristled plastic brooms to scrub the deck with, and we got some like detergent that was suitable for cleaning a boat. And then, oh, and I think we got some paint and varnish stripper, so that we can strip back some of the crappy old varnish that's, let's face it, a little bit mouldy at this point, and then we can re-varnish. And then that one is just our gardening fund, which we haven't really touched. There's not been much we could do. The main thing that we want to get from that before spring is a polytunnel, so that we can get stuff growing earlier than we would in the ground. So that's everything out. It's not a lot. Oh God. It's not a lot. It's a little bit of change. It could go into, I don't know, Toothless probably. So I'm putting 20 in everything because I'm too lazy to find £10 right now. So Fun can have 20. Gifts can have 20. Gifted. Christmas can have 20. I don't know why I'm saying it for each one, because you know what everything's getting. And savings can have 20. Oh goodness. I just feel absolutely shite. And then the boat. But it's not like, so I think one thing that people don't appreciate when you become a mum, you don't get sick days. I can't just be like, hey, I don't feel well, I'll call in sick and take care of myself. No, I don't get to do that. I get to feel like crap while continuing to look after my child, who is just a bloody delight. Even more so when I feel like crap, she's just, oh, lovely. I feel like stay-at-home mums need like a holiday allowance or sick pay, because it's just not what I signed up for, I've got to say. You don't think about it, do you? You think about, oh, cute little baby, and oh, they're going to grow up and be this cute, funny little kid, and you don't think about, hey, I feel like my brain is about to explode, but I still have to put up with their crap and not Homer Simpson them. Anyway, let's change the subject. So everything is paid into. Oh, sweet Lord. We have 20 quid here. So we've got £25 that could go into savings, and then there's £1.54 that could go into Toothless. That could, I've got a dish of change somewhere from last video, because 5p overboard. Yeah, so last video I completely forgot to pay into Toothless, because apparently when I'm not keeping track I don't bother. if I lean down to get that 5p, my nose may actually explode. So I'm going to grab that in a minute. Oh God. But I mean, the change that's going into Toothless is it's just going to be a little nice treat at the end of the year. So I'm not too fussed about keeping track, although I am intrigued to take everything out and see where we're at. We're probably about 20 quid. It's probably the equivalent of a takeout pizza at this point. Oh God. But we've got 25 going into savings. So let me find my savings envelopes. So where are we? Let's have a look. 25, so we could do 15 and 10, except I don't have any 10s, so for Pete's sake. I'm loath to put 20 quid in 17, but I'm too lazy to get change, so I think I'm just going to do that. And then fill number 5. And it'll be a nice surprise in a couple of weeks. Like next week, hopefully. So yeah, I'm just going to throw 20 quid in here, and next year I am definitely going to do different denominations because I cannot be bothered with all the pound coins. They just piss me off every time I try and pick up that pile of envelopes. So yeah, so that's technically 17 and 5 filled. I do hope you'll forgive me for not going through any crafty bits today because I don't think I've got the enthusiasm for it. I'm so sorry. But I am doing, so I've got an extra video on Monday, which is the child benefit. So I could go through a few Christmas crafty bits then. And the house will be decorated, so we could do maybe some Christmas crafty bits and house tour maybe, or that might be like a Wednesday video. I don't know. It'll be fine. We'll do something. Oh, sweet Lord. Right. 17, technically. It does mean that my total is going to be wrong because I'm just going to do the 17 instead of saying, yeah, 20 and then 5. Do the same colour because I just cannot be bothered. Sorted. Yeah, I do hope you'll forgive me for not going through any crafty bits. Or generally kind of chatting as much as I normally would. I'm going to go and try and close my eyes for 20 minutes before my child comes down and continues being a delight. But I'll put the total on the screen, and we've only got 5 left. So I am hopeful that next Friday, fingers crossed, we will be finished. We do have a little bit of news. Unfortunately, I haven't heard back from the job that I applied for. I was hoping to have heard back by now that I'd been offered an interview, but that's not happened. Which is a bit disappointing, I've got to say. But I have emailed today to check whether they have shortlisted for the position, and if I've been unsuccessful, I've asked for some feedback, which is it's more frustrating because I've already applied for one of these positions before, and it's a council position, so they have kind of like a point system for the application, and it's purely based on the point systems. So even though I have a really good CV, I can't submit a CV for the position. All they see is kind of a list of employers, which, don't get me wrong, I mean, I have a good working history that's not full of gaps or anything, but there's no option to kind of give details about each position. the whether you get an interview or not is solely based on the like a few paragraphs that you write based on the person specification or the job specification. So maybe I've just not ticked enough boxes, but like I say, I've applied for one of these positions before. I wasn't successful in getting an interview. So I called for feedback. I was told in no uncertain terms that you must basically bullet point it. So if they ask for experience in office systems, you have to say, I have experience in office systems, and then give an example. And I thought I'd done that this time. But so I'm going to be a bit frustrated if they come back and say that I haven't got an interview again. And I don't think I will apply for a council position after this if I'm not successful with this one. But we are hopefully going to get a little bit of an extra income. One of my husband's friends runs a business and needs somebody with experience in Excel just to help him out with a few bits. So hopefully my husband's going to be able to do a little bit of work for him and get a little bit of extra income. Not that we're like struggling, but a bit like everybody now, you know, anything extra is very much appreciated. And it just takes the strain off a little bit, doesn't it? So anyway, I think we're going to have a movie afternoon. That is to say, my daughter's going to have a movie afternoon and I'm going to doze on the sofa because... But I will catch up with you on Monday for the child benefit stuffing. I am hoping to do a few Christmas crafts with my daughter over the weekend, so I'll show you what I'm doing with her. We've already made a few Christmas cards together. She has the attention span of a flea, so we've done 1.5. And yeah, hopefully we'll do a few more Christmas crafts and I'll show you what I'm doing with her. As well as a few other extra little bits and bobs that I've been doing. I did hope that I'd have one to show you today, but partly all of this, and partly I cannot for the life of me find my glue sticks, you know, like the hot glue gun sticks, not like a Pritt stick, to actually finish it. So it's basically there, it's just kind of sat together, it's not glued together at the moment, so I don't want to move it because I'll break something and then I'll be sad. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry for all of this and listening to me snuffle through a video. Short and sweet. I'll catch up with you in the next one, guys. Take care and happy budgeting.